DreamHack Masters Malmö Day 2 is underway, and I have kioShiMa from from FaZe. It's been a month since you've kind of got released from EnVyUs, a little more than that actually. First of all, what was your kind of plan after you got released? Was there anything that you had in mind?
At the beginning I wanted to take a kind of a break, so that's what I did for a few weeks, because I didn't have a break for like kind of 2 years. I was playing CS, only CS, and that was kind of boring, and I couldn't really play and be motivated at the same time for everything happened in the team. So I just take a break, like check a few offers and come back later on, and that's what I do right now, a month later.
So talking about the offers, obviously I know that you probably can't share too much about them, but can you at least say something about like the offers, maybe the continents that you got the offers from? If it was only NA, or was it Europe as well?
That was mainly NA. I had like 5-6 offers from NA. It's like a lot of teams, but it's always hard to like leave his continent, because you leave everything. You leave your family, you leave your girlfriend, you leave everything you know to go and like you start again. You start everything again. And so I just like prefer to stay in Europe because it's more easier for me and for all my family, etc. It's like much more easier.
So was there anybody else from Europe than other than FaZe?
Not really, no.
All right. So did you expect an offer that you would accept to come so soon? Because as I said, it's only been a month or so since you left EnVyUs. So did you expect somebody to approach you that soon?
Yeah, I knew that that was coming after the major. Obviously, everything changed after the major, so I knew it was going to be really fast after the major. And today was like Malmö right now. When FaZe contacted me, it's been real fast. We managed to do this in less than a week because I really wanted to play, and the players wanted to play as well. I really wanted to play again in competition, even if Malmö come a little bit too soon for me and the team, because we only practice one day and come here. And from what I see from the team, they're all motivated, and that's a good point. And I'm really confident about the future. It's maybe going to take 6 months, but it's the future. You cannot go in a team and everything's going to be perfect in 2 months. It's impossible. So we're going to need time, and we're going to need a lot of time.
So what about how it works at this event? So as we know, Robin has had a baby born yesterday, I think, or it is on the way. How has it been working out at this event in terms of calling, especially?
Since Robin is not here, just Rain took it, and me helping him a little bit. But from what I know, I don't know anything about the team yet, since we didn't have time to play together. So I just make simple calls. We try to play real simple, and obviously we needed more to go through. That's the only thing we needed, just a little bit of strategy and stuff, like some stuff that we needed, and we didn't have it yet. So it's like Rain taking the in-game leader for that tournament, and just like we had a call with Robin yesterday, like mainly saying some like main stuff on the teams we're playing, but that's it.
So what can you tell us about the teams that you were gonna play in the group? You had Virtus.pro first, is that correct? What about that? How much have you expected from them, considering that they are still kind of in a slump, I guess you can say, even though they have proven that they are kind of coming back from it after the major?
And the thing is, like against Virtus.pro, we gamble a little bit because we wanted to win the coin flip to play a map that we liked. It finished on training Mirage, and if we won the coin flip, we would have been playing Mirage. Since like we have only one day, so we played 3 maps, and 3 maps is not enough in a tournament like this. You always need to play more, so we had to play the opponents on their best maps. I think we did well, even against VP. We had good rounds, well, obviously shaky rounds, because that's normal, it's a new team. And we were really confident. We think we could have done it because they're in a slump, and Envy as well. It was the one who's going to take the advantage will win the game, and that's what happened with VP. That was a bit shaky against Envy because like it was like one round, clutch, and then just like the motivation going up every fucking round.
Yeah, the motivation, that's something else that I wanted to talk about as well. Obviously, there's some added value for you, considering that you have been released by EnVy and you have been playing well. So was there so much motivation for you to prove them wrong, maybe?
I want to prove them that they're wrong. I really want to prove them they're wrong. I maybe have my part of errors or mistake that I done in the past. I agree about it, but I don't think that was the main problem. So I just like, and as we can see, since they released me, they kind of struggle still. So they didn't fix all the problems they had. So it maybe gonna take a few months, but we'll see what's gonna happen.
He's the man himself, the man who said the words. Kenny, yes. Anyway, talking about FaZe themselves, how do you think you're going to fit into the team? Considering it's obviously going to be a very different play style for you, even though both of the teams are kind of individualistic. But how do you think it's gonna pan out in the next couple of months?
Actually, I'm gonna walk out with Robin to like kind of do the team, because at the moment it's like everyone rushing everywhere. We have a lot of individualities, and that's not enough to be a good team. So we need to manage to have a good team play in the team, and then that's gonna be done. We can maybe compete with the better teams, so like with the top 10 probably, and that's what we wanted for the moment. In the 6 months coming, we just want to be in the top 10. That's a fair goal for us. That's what we want, because like the communication is a bit shaky. The communication in the team is a bit shaky. So we just need to fix this, fix the small problems, the team play, and then I think it can be alright.
I think it's still kind of early to tell. As you said, only played one game with them. But do you think your addition is going to change the whole team's play style a little bit? Do you think the positions are going to change from the individual players?
It's going to change, 100% is going to change. Because like we didn't change for Malmö, because only one day we're going to change everything in one day. So I just try to play as Michael was doing. So when we're gonna come back, we're gonna really walk on the position on the city side mainly, because that's where they have the most problems, is the city side. So we're gonna walk along it, and I'm gonna do a lot of stuff with Robin, try to fix all this and make a better team with that team already.
Okay, it's kind of a side question as a last one. You talked about the CT side, and it does seem like T sides are kind of on the rise right now. A lot of the maps, even overpass maps like Inferno, are much more T-sided. Is that because of the new timers, or is that just the meta shift?
I think just the meta, like people getting used to how they play in CT, so they just counter it. It's just like when you play a lot of time on one map against the same meta, you're getting used to something. And that's what happened right now. Everyone's getting used to what kind of play they have for their opponent. So it's just like someone's gonna come back and is gonna change all the meta, and then gonna be, oh, they are so good, and everyone's gonna copy it. And
yeah, for example, Luminosity.
Yeah, that's like the meta changed like this. Someone wreck everyone, then you just copy them, and etc. etc.
All right. So thank you very much for the extensive interview. Do you have any last words, maybe shout outs?
For FaZe, obviously, because they did everything like real quick. I'm gonna meet them at the event, so I don't really know what to say about them yet, but they seem really kind. Like, they do everything for me already. I had nothing, and then they just send me everything. I don't have the jersey yet, but it's gonna come tomorrow. It's too bad we're not in the arena. So yeah, thanks to FaZe mainly.
All right, so that was kioShiMa from day 2 at DreamHack Masters Malmö. Stay tuned to HLTV.org as we're going to come back in the coming hours and days.